Number one is the much improved autofocus and user experience of the camera. Whatever they've done to this camera, it is a joy to use when it comes to autofocus. The tracking picks up way beyond what you would ever expect it to, and it is sticky, and it very much inspires confidence that you are getting the correct autofocus. Next up, it is a true hybrid camera. It will give you all the video features you need as well as all the photography features you need. This camera is a 26 megapixel stacked backside illuminated CMOS sensor, which means fast readout, less rolling shutter, and overall faster camera performance. Also just generally better images and better high ISO. Next, I like the Fuji Colors. The Fuji Colors film simulations that they built in over the years are just absolutely incredible. Next up, the EVF/LCD button. There's a button right here on the side. You can change between the EVF and the back screen very, very easily. It's very nice to have just fast access to that. And also the EVF in this is incredible. That's not even on the list, but the experience when you're actually in the EVF is very, very nice. The ergonomics of this camera are incredible. With the battery grip, it balances very, very well with this new 150. 600. With something like the new 18 to 120, you don't need the battery grip, but it is nice to have. If you have larger hands, you just want a more ergonomic experience and you don't mind the slight addition in weight, so you get more battery power. The ergonomics very much on point, and the number of customizable buttons also makes this camera very much your own. However you want to set up, you can figure out a way to do that.
Yes, this video is sponsored by Focal, and over the month of June until the 18th, you can get a free custom logo if you sign up for your website, and they'll deliver that website in 5 days once you send them images.
Next up, the lens selection. There are so many incredible lenses for the Fujifilm system. Next, the video settings. So it does 6.3K at 30p, does 4K 120, and 1080 240, and also internal ProRes and external Blackmagic RAW. There's so many video features packed into this that I will personally never use. I will use maybe 4K 60 every now and then, but it is very, very nice to know that it scales far beyond what my needs are currently. So if you're investing into a piece of product, you're able to grow with it. If a project comes in, it needs to be shot in 6.3K, you can do that now. Next up, 7 stops of Ibis. 7 stops is incredible. We were hand-holding 2-second exposures at a waterfall over here that you've definitely never heard of. They just opened it a couple of days ago. And they are surprisingly sharp images for being a 2-second handheld exposure. 3 points of contact at the EVF, 2 hands, that's it. And it was sharp at 2 seconds. I mentioned this in the sensor, but the rolling shutter is super minimal in this, and that is very, very nice. We do a lot of travel content, filming out of windows, and it's very annoying whenever you're doing a very beautiful rolling shot and there's like a sign in it and it's laying over on a 45-degree angle. That does not happen with this camera. I don't know what the official stats are on rolling shutter, but they're pretty much, in our experience, is none. So that's amazing. Next up, on the side, there's a regular normal size HDMI port, which is incredible and something that I wish every single camera had. That's all that point. Next up, easy USB-C charging. Looking at you, Canon, for making our lives a little difficult. And if you have batteries in the grip, so 2 batteries in the grip and a battery up here, you can charge them all USB-C. You just plug USB-C in and it will charge all the batteries in here for you. Makes your life very easy. And as a wedding photographer, having 3 batteries in the camera just makes my life a little bit easier. Also, there's this fan. So if you are running it, this isn't on the list. There's a fan. You probably know about that though. That's all. I'm Taylor Jackson. We're a nice blimp, right? Subscribe, turn the bell on, and like this video if you want. That's about all.
Link in the description if you want to get in on the Focal website deal and get a free custom logo until June 18th, 2022. That website will come back to you in 5 business days. You just gotta send them the photos, so the 5 business days starts once you send them photos. Sometimes that takes a little while. I know I'm guilty of it. See you next time.